Hi, welcome to an Onshape video tutorial. I want to do that engine block top exercise in Onshape. Quite easy to do, so let's have fun with Onshape. So let's start with our planes. In order to do an angled plane, I need a sketch, I need a line. So we'll go for a sketch on the front plane. And that will be a line, maybe like this, and make it 100 in length. And it would be maybe better to do it symmetric. So let's do it a little bit different. Let's draw a line like this, okay. And let's see if we can, for symmetry I would need, let's try symmetry, a point, and the plane is symmetry element, and give it a dimension, and that might be 100, and confirm that sketch. Now I can do an angled plane, so go for a plane, go for line angle type, and that would be this reference plane. Not just go for the line, and you see you will get a plane, and you can move it like this. So I will go for 45 degrees like this. You could of course type it in and confirm. I will need an offset plane to this one, so go for an offset, yes. Oh, that's wrong, not the right plane, but that plane, and turn it around. It should go in that direction, and the dimension would be, let me check, 1 to 3.3 millimeter, and confirm. Let's take a look. Yes, and I need another offset plane to this one. Again, flip it around, and that distance should be 156.1, and confirm. Two more planes, again with an offset to the right plane in this direction, and that might be 241.3. Confirm, and another one in that direction, in this direction, again an offset, so turn it around, and that distance might be 266.7, and confirm. Now I could start with my first sketch on this plane right here, so go for a sketch right there, and I will need a circle, and the diameter of that circle should be 152.4, and close that sketch. Now let's make an extrude with that sketch, and it should end up to face, and that would be this face, and confirm. Next, let's do a linear pattern. So go for linear pattern, and I want to pattern this part, and the direction would be this one. It should be centered. I will need two instances centered, and the distance between those should be 146 millimeter, like this, and confirm. Now let's go for another sketch. on the same plane as before, this one, and that would be a rectangle. So maybe I could, that's not possible, to click on that edge right here. So let's go for a rectangle like this. Okay, and use collinearity, which should be this one. Those two should be collinear or coincident, and those two as well, like this. I need one dimension right there, and that should be 165.1. I want it to be centered, so I could go for not symmetry, but I will put a point here and make this point the midpoint of that line. And now I could arrange this point with this one. Confirm. Now let's make an extrude, but make it a surface. So go for an extrude, go for surface, select all those, so go for sketch 3, make it up to the face, and the face would be this plane right here. Somehow hard to select, so I will select it. There it should be plane 3, and confirm. Then let's thicken this surface, so go for thicken, should be over here. Yes, I want to thicken that extrude, so it should be this face, that face, this one, and that one, and it should be the other way around, and the thickness should be 12.7, and confirm. Great. Now I want to use the same sketch once more. I will hide that surface, and with this sketch I want to go for another extrude, but this time it should be a solid. I could go for a new one, and the distance should be 35.5. Let's take a look. That's the wrong direction, so flip it around and confirm. Now I will combine those with a union, so go for Boolean union and select all those parts, this one, that one, this one, and that one, and there's another one. Yep, and confirm. So I should have one part only, and I have. Nice. Next I want to thicken that surface, so let's go for thicken, select that surface right here, and I could add it to that, that's okay, and the thickness should be 25.4 to 5.4 millimeter, and confirm. I will need another sketch on this plane or on that plane. I will go for this plane. So that's plane 3. Make it another sketch. It should be a circle. Diameter of that circle might be 25, sorry, 25. The distance from this one to that point should be 55.9, not 500 but 55, like this, and that distance might be 231.7 minus 12.7, yeah, and close that sketch. Now I want to make an extrude. I will go for a new solid, select that sketch, make sure you get the complete sketch, and you could add it, or I want to go for a new one, and this should go up to plane 2 and confirm. Now let's pattern this one, so go for linear pattern. I want to pattern that part in, my line's not visible, so let's make the sketch visible along that direction. I need 4 instances. And the distance should be 146. And second direction, let's see if we can select the edge here. Yes, and that distance should be 111.8, and I need 2 instances, and flip it around and confirm. Now I could make another union because I want to do the ribs, so let's go for another Boolean operation, make it a union, and select all those parts. So I think that one's missing, this one's missing, this one and that one, and seems Onshape is a little bit slow today. And confirm. Now I will need a sketch, or I might go at first for this one. So let's go for a new sketch on the right plane, and I need a rectangle, and the dimensions are, let me take it, 165.1 by 175.4, and close that sketch. Now let's make an extrude, make it a new part with this sketch, yeah, a new one, and it should go up to face in that direction, and the second end position would be again up to face this one, and confirm. Another sketch on the right plane, like this, and now I want to project that surface into my plane, so go for use, select that face, confirm, and now let's make and extrude and remove that one from this one. So go for, I could hide that body for the moment, like this. I need an extrude. I want to remove it. This should be extruded up to face, this face, second end position, again up to face, should be this one. That's okay. Confirm. Let's make a shell. I want to go for 19 millimeter, and I want to remove this face, this one, and that one, and confirm. Let's show the second one. Now we could make a union already, so go for, this should be united to that one, and confirm. Now let's go for the rib. Therefore I will need a sketch on plane 3. So let's go for a sketch on plane 3. This one. Now in order to draw my lines, I will need to project those edges into my sketch. So let's go for use project and construction. I will need that edge right here, this edge, that edge. So I got those center points projected into my sketch. Maybe this edge, that one, this one, that one, this one, and that one. And now I can draw my lines. I could see if I could just let's try it like this. So it should be a normal line. Just draw them. Okay. Then I could, yeah, I think I will trim. This, then I want one line which goes just through the like that, and another one over here, like that. Then I could trim. This should be trimmed. This should be trimmed like so. And the small ones as well. So it's just happening here, okay. And I need some more small lines like this. And that should go up here like that, because that might not work, so just draw it up here, Okay, another one right there. Let's see if we can. Okay, no, I will align that afterwards. Okay, and this should be, of course, vertical aligned. Okay, that sketch might work, so let's confirm and leave that sketch. So let's go for the rib. It should be normal to sketch plane. I want to go for a thickness of 2 mm, and I want it to extend those profiles to the part if needed, and I have to select them one by one, because otherwise it might not work if you select the complete sketch in the tree. But in this way it should work. And you might, yeah, that should do the trick, and it did. Great. Now I will need the holes. For the holes I will need a sketch, or I could reuse that sketch because the points are right there. So let's see if we can reuse this one. If I go for a hole, and it should go through, it should be 10 milli, no, it should not go through, but big one should go through, and that would be 127 in diameter. And let's see if we can select that one. You could do it with a pattern, but you could of course try to select all those points at once and confirm. Then to go for these, so go for another hole, 10 mm in diameter, and the depth should be not through but blind, and it should be 76 mm. And of course you could do it with a pattern, or you just could select those points. Let's go for the points. And confirm. Now let's hide those sketches. So hide all sketches, show all sketches. So go for one which is visible, that's this one, and just hide all sketches. I could hide all the planes as well. So hide all planes. Now for my fillets, let's go for fillet, 50 mm on this edge and that edge. Confirm. Another fillet, 25 mm on this edge, that one, this one, and that one. Confirm. Another fillet with 12.7 up here. Confirm. Two more with 12 mm. This edge, that one, and the last one with 6 mm. like this, and confirm. Now for my final pattern, circular pattern, I will need a rotation axis. So I will go for a sketch on that's the front plane, yes. Go for a sketch. That will be just a line like that, maybe 300 in millimeter, and I need another dimension from this point to that one, and that distance should be 12.7. Close that sketch. Now let's try to make a circular pattern with that part. So let's go for circular pattern. I want to pattern a part, this one. The axis should be that one. I want to have two instances with equal spacing over 360 degrees. Looks good. Make a final union between this one and that one, and confirm. And I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more Onshape, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook cat fan page. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.